Alright, let's try start our audio. How do I sound? Sounds like me. So did you see Dragon Quest? No, I was doing Peak with Psyche. Dragon Quest 7 Remake Collector's Edition. I didn't see it. Is it a good collection? Is it a good oh my god, it's amazing. Yeah, I didn't see anything about it. I didn't get a chance to see anything about the Nintendo Direct. And I paid thank you for the raid. Speaking of an incredible collection, if you want to see a fantastic collection of streams, Finny streams Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern. Dragon Quest 11 right now currently, so she's playing for the first time ever. If you want to see more of that, I'll come back on Monday. Come hang out with us. It'll be a good time. Be a lot of fun. Dragon Quest 7 is an RPG the length of a Persona game. Jesus. Alright, so it's old school. How old school is 7? 11 came out several years ago. 7 had to be the early aughts, right? It's true. I'm a fantastic collection of 3 gremlins in a trench coat. Hell yeah. The PS1 era. Gotcha. Alright, so late last century. And it's the one that hasn't been touched since it came out. And Sony locked it in the vault. Pinche Sony. Hijo de su chingada madres. Free the games from the vault. Let new generations suffer as we did through amazing classics. My neck's so stiff. I'm not huge on Dragon Quest. Like, I'm really not. But I don't hate it. It's something about the vibe. Like, I hear the music, I know it's Dragon Quest. I see the visuals, I know it's Dragon Quest. Everything, it's like one of those things where it's such a core brand, right? It has core precepts of what the games and the stories and the franchises are. So I hear, I see it, I smell it, and I know that's Dragon Quest. And so I really enjoy Dragon Quest Builders. And that one Dragon Quest that I played, which I still forget which one it was. This was Solo didn't grow up watching Dragon Ball Z. I mean, the Latin American dub? No, I did. I watched the iteration of Sailor Moon that came out in Tijuana. My cousins recorded it for me and sent it to me. And I was like, okay, cool, let's watch that. And I was like, that's not my Sailor Moon, what the fuck? Pero I did, you know the real reason why? Because in Los Angeles, when I was growing up, and this was a few years off of Iggy, because I'm about a decade older than Iggy, it used to come out on Saturdays at 5 a.m. for me, when Dragon Ball would play. They stuck the anime at like 5 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. and then you can go fuck yourself if you wanted anime after that on regular TV. Yeah, so 5 a.m. was Dragon Ball, 5:30 a.m. was Dragon Ball, the OG Dragon Ball, and then Dragon Ball Z came on after. And then, because anime started to become more popular, anime got shifted over to cable TV, and I didn't have cable TV until I was 25? '26? Yeah, and Sailor Moon used to come on at 7:30 a.m. on Channel 13, and then it got replaced by Samurai Pizza Cats, and I've held a grudge against Samurai Pizza Cats ever since. Samurai Pizza Cats had nothing to do with it. Yeah, my cousin with the black box. No, we didn't. This Mira back there in Central in Rampart District, we knew fools that could do things. It just wasn't black boxes. We had everything, but you blame Solo for being poor. It's not my fault. I mean, kind of. No, it wasn't. What's going on, Sim? But that led to my love of anime, and that's how I met Mimi. Because I was like, okay, it's 1996. I'm going to community college because I'm also working, and I have to commute 3 hours to get to my job. I'm gonna go on the internet here and look up Sailor Moon, boop, boop, boop. And then Mimi, the vile temptress that she is, found me. And then, well, you know, the rest is history. I remember on regular TV, they had She-Hulk, the animated show, and helped me realize I want to get crushed by a pair of women's thighs as a kid. I love that for you, Allie. Honestly, I love that for you. in every way from Little Alley up until now. Hello, Max. Bye, Max. I love the stories with emotes. You played Dragon Quest 8. Okay, I figured it was one of the much later ones. I didn't think it was 3. It was definitely much later ones. And it was cool. Like, I enjoyed it. But fuck me, is Dragon Quest very Dragon Quest? But like I said, I don't dislike it. I appreciate what it's done and the fact that it's persisted this long and it doesn't have as much pull as like Final Fantasy. I feel like it's one of those mega classic Japanese brands, and Dragon Quest 7 is legendary. Yeah. And I missed out on it because again, we were too poor to afford games, much less cable or anything else like that. So understand, I am the understander. Samurai Pizza Cats will live in my memory mostly for the theme song. I remember the theme song. Also, look, those cats were fat and fantastic and samurai. I should have liked that, but in my heart, I miss Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is still my favorite anime of all time. The OG English translation from back in '95, influential. And then, because you have to understand, this is the transitional period between the internet was just starting to be a thing in more broader aspects. And so there was this big shift, subtle shift, but it took over a few years where anime started to become more popular. It wasn't just a weird college kid thing because more people were being exposed to it, people were enjoying it. And yeah, I never got onto the train for Dragon Ball. I watched more of it. I remember this one scene. I remember this one arc where Goku yelled for like 8 weeks and he was running back on the spine of a giant dragon so he can get back so he can punch Vegeta in the face. And it was so cool because when he got back, and then I couldn't see anymore because I ran out of stuff. I think Kawi would like 7. It would eat up months of her Saturday streams. I think so. I'm not sure. I don't know what Kawi's feeling is of Dragon Quest. She loved Dragon Quest Builders. I'm not really here. I'm just pretending wanted to say hello and goodbye. Be safe, Sadiera. Please be safe, but also enjoy yourself. Get out there. Do it up. We'll miss you. Please take care of yourself. We'll be thinking of you. But fucking have all the fun. All the fun. See you in 2 weeks? Yeah. No, take care of yourself. Take care of the fam. Take care of each other. But have boatloads of fun. I'm gonna have so much fun. Good. Have fun for me. Eat food for me that I would not normally be able to have. That was when Goku died the first time. I ran across Snake Way to train with King Kai. Yeah, I remember when he got landed on the Little Moon with King Kai, and it was like, what the fuck is this? And then had to run back to fight Vegeta. Yeah, and when he got back and he fought, what's his face? When he fought me and Vegeta. Which of course leads to the meme, it's over 9,000. That's where it comes from, that season. That particular character and thing. Do you ever see Card Captor? Yeah, I got Kawi. Again, Card Captor got canceled in Napa. Yeah, they canceled Card Captor Sakura after like half a season in Los Angeles. You trained with Bubbles and Gregory just to acclimate to the small gravity of the planet. Those names sound very familiar. Was one of them a monkey? I remember there being a saucy monkey in a tree. It depends on what everyone else's first anime is and what mine is. What was your first one, Finny? What was the monkey and Gregory the cricket? Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, my first anime thing was Macross, which was Robotech, which was 3 different Macross animes that were stitched together, and the dubs recreated an entire storyline that wasn't even anything to do with the original anime. 80s. But yeah, no, we got Kawi. Kawi has the entirety of Cardcaptor Sakura. We now have most of the Sailor Moon on Blu-ray because they re-released it when Sailor Moon Crystal came out. If not the entire 200 episodes. No, I thought we got at least one, didn't we? Oh, right, we're waiting for the big mega box of all 200 episodes. Where's my mega box of Sailor Moon? What was that? She has another box set of like 10 VHS tapes of what's his face? The detective guy? Yu Yu Hakusho. I was almost calling him Tenchimuyo, but that's not Tenchimuyo. Tenchimuyo has Ryoko, my beloved, my first waifu. Ryoko. I love her so much. No. Yu Yu Hakusho. I couldn't quite say, but it was probably one of the few. Digimon, One Piece, Shaman King, Tokyo Mew. Gotcha. Anyone else seen Mass Delusion online today? They kept saying there was a Nintendo Direct today, but if there was, there would have been something good there. There's been a lot of Delusion online, Zara, but nothing to do with Nintendo. Turns up Smile Bomb to 5. Yeah, look, listen. I'm very specific with my likes about anime. If you want to talk mainstream, big time, deep anime beyond the surface layer, go talk to Mimi. Mimi's been there. If there was one pretty boy in that anime, Mimi has seen it. Okay, she's been there. You're a big 4Kids TV. 4Kids! I remember that. I remember them. On DVD. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, it wasn't VHS. I know it wasn't on VHS because it wouldn't have fit. If it was 10 VHS tapes, it would have been a lot more. Honestly, don't remember your first anime, but it was probably something sick as fuck. You know what the real, you know what the truth is, Max? I'm gonna hit you all with the real truth. The first anime most of us saw was probably something that got taken from the original context, torn to shreds, redubbed, whatever, and rewritten, and then presented to you as some nonsense that you probably wouldn't even recognize as anime. Like Robotech. The Robotech was pretty good. Robotech first season, the first part with Rick Hunter and what's his face was fantastic. Rick Hunter's like a side character. He's not even the main guy. What was the main guy? I know there was Lin Min Mei, but what was the main dude's name? That's probably the fucking 4Kids dub of stuff to BH. Probably Max. I don't know. I watched Vampire Hunter D, Night City, and Ninja Scroll as a kid. I watched Vampire Hunter D was solid, alley. Robotech, Kenshin, Dragon Ball Z, and Evangelion was one I watched in the middle of Kenshin, and I almost gave up on anime because of it. That's fair. It could be Digimon for you, Wolfie. Gotcha. I had a VCR. I think Hamtaro. And I think I had Metabot somewhere. Listen, Hamtaro opening theme fucks to this day. Go listen to it right now. Hamtaro, the English version, not the Japanese version. The English version of Hamtaro opening theme. Fantastic. Dragon, Rock the Dragon, Kiss Your Rocket By Mags. Oh my god. Like 14 plus, those you remember. I remember turning off the hospital scene, calling my friend that recommended it, and just whispering, "What the fuck did you make me?" Poor Beta. That's unfortunate. So what's there to do in Vancouver? I don't know. I've never been. I've never been. And I don't actually have anybody that could recommend anything to you. I don't know. Smoosher know? We can always ask Smoosher. Smoosher might know about Vancouver. Finney was there not too long ago. So Finney might have more suggestions in regards to Vancouver. Monster Rancher was your Digimon, Pokemon adjacent monster catching genre show. Neat. Never watched it. My head. Sorry, my teabag was still very, very hot. Solu, give me a name for a brown baby cow. Solu. It was right there. I had to say it. Let's go. Done. Mira la vaquita Solu. Vaquita. It's me. I am the okay, Allie has a much better name. Chocolate Milk is pretty good. Coco also solid. Very solid names. These are always name your first call Miso. What do you call your cow? I think Mimi also goes with like chocolate milk and stuff like that for her little cows in her farm sim games. Sorry, I'm stirring my tea. The aquarium is very nice. I'd assume food in Vancouver is also pretty solid. Sim. Obviously, no recommendations for me, but I think the food there would be pretty spectacular. Your white cow is Mula, and my brown cow is Boo, because it's like Moo, but I love it. This is what I chose correctly in marrying her. Also, her dog is called Smoky Tea Dog. I don't know why. That's just the way it works out. Also paid for a month of Netflix today. Need to consume stuff. What's good on Netflix? I don't know. I almost did watch Wednesday season 2 in one go today. I mean, you need stuff to watch while you're doing stuff, right, Wolfie? If you name your chickens Frank and Joe first, I respect it. I respect it. Dan to Dan, very good. Season 1, fantastic. Season 1, part 2 starts off a little slow, but it picks up. I was named my first cow Bessie. Don't remember why. Just that it was that way from way back in Another Wonderful Life. I think Bessie is just a classic cow name. Like, you tell me Bessie, I think cow. I think moo cow. I'm going to move over some. Also, just hitting you guys, letting you know, I'm probably going to move my camera over a little bit more because the way lighting works right now, I'm not giving you that mysterious side angle face that I should be giving you. So I need to adjust my lighting a little bit. So look, do you happen to recall the amount of NCPD icons littered the map in Cyberpunk? I do not, but Rosa cleared all of them, so she would know. Because she got the achievement for it. Whereas I saw them all, and I immediately filtered them out. So did you, very nice. It's a lot of work. There's too much head on, and just, no too much. What about head off? Name the cow? Wait, cow? Or cow? That's a lot of work, Sarah. Did you do it back on normal mode or still on hard mode? Because I imagine on hard mode they're a lot harder. I don't have a name. I was used for certain things in games, and that TBH I just randomly come up with something and call it a day. Why would you call it a day though? That's a weird name. A day seems weird for any animal. I gotta be honest. What about Clarabelle? Goofy's forbidden relationship. What? Who's Clarabelle? Dodging tomatoes. No, dodging left, dodging right. Hands, Max. Fuck. Ray's got the supply. Heads off for his finishing move in uni. Yeah, it was. Goofy's girlfriend. This is Goofy lore I didn't have. Alright, let's log in. This is no pause. I will obviously do my best to talk and do the things. The colony did okay last week. I wouldn't say it's exactly in a good place, but we're trying. We're still trying to find Site B. Where we can drop off all the dead weight. I mean, some of the pawns that aren't looked after so they can live their best lives as farmers. And take Group A into space. The Fish Tacos Pokeball. Let's go. I don't know what we've got here. But yeah, I mean, listen, I love hearing about people's first experiences with like games and anime. It's like, I don't know if it's influential or not, but I think it's just nice to seeing parallels, right? Especially generational parallels, like between what Finny and Max had before, between what the shit, between like what I had. Oh, that's a lot of dead ass people. All right, the bugs. We've just been attacked. Gotcha. Oh my god! Why are there chunks of volcano upon my river town? Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I mean, okay. Okay, volcano strike. Couldn't have hit the damn bugs? I need you to get closer, please. Jesus Christ. Hola, Franco. Meowch, meowch, indeed. Hola, bae. You like that yucky? Jeez. Alright, Don. Fire at the Mega Spider, please. I think he destroyed all of the... Oh no, you gotta come in and destroy the exact. Don, I swear to Jesus, I need you to... Right, Ali was almost dead. Alright, who's our doctors? You do nothing but doctor our people, Ash. I'm sorry. Sim, you as well. Rosa can... Ooh, Rosa's not a very... Rosa can doctor, okay. Alright. It's just a flesh wound? It is. Listen, unfortunately, you're mostly flesh. Yes, I mean, we'll have some peak tonight for sure. I'm down for it, frankly. Alright, we're cleaning up the Mega Scarab. So at the very end of the stream, last week, we had a bug infestation. Okay, let's see, Ali. Oh, Ali's getting low. Oh my god, Ali, that is a little bit more than a flesh wound. But you're doing work, so, you know. Visitors. Where are the visitors at? Maybe we can sell some stuff to them. I can't really worry about much of this. We do need steel though. Sandstone. We could use... That sounds like you guys gave me a volcanic winter or something, or snow. Healer. Thank you, Ray. That's what I was looking for. If we apply one of these... Jeez. Okay, let's close that. Let's close that. We'll come back for these eventually. Silver ore is prominent, so we do want it to be farmed. And compacted steel. Where's the gold at? Where's the gold at? There it is. Let's get that silver, and that's just compacted salt, granite, sandstone, steel. Let's go. Granite, compacted steel. Solo, can you check my... Yeah. Hola, Rosa. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. A little bit, not a lot, you know, baby steps and all that. But it's good to see you. Any new body parts? Your body parts might be okay. I'll check here in a second. Your Twitch viewers dislodged a chunk of asteroid. Yeah. Thank you for the guinea pig sander. Thank you for bombardment from space. Volcanic debris. Thank you for the medicine, Ducks. Let's get that medicine going here. Hypothermia. Krister has hypothermia. Thank you for the... Damn! Okay, chat giveth and taketh away. You know what? I'm willing to lose 3 or 4 colonists for some... for steel. Hola, papi. Welcome on and thank you for the biddies. Oh, no! Wait, don't look at that. Don't worry about it. Welcome aboard, Sadira. Sadira, let's see your stats are. You're a steadfast, super immune, and a quick sleeper, but you don't give a shit. You grew up as a coma child, and now you're an escaped convict on the way to a 2-week vacation. Fuck yeah, I love that for you. You'll be very good at mining. You'll be good at plants. You'll be good at crafting, and you'll be good at socialization. The streamer, what is that? Well, don't worry about it. Hey Max, what is that? Here go your stats. There's multiple Maxes now. The shit. This is max number 1. Just look, Hades 2 in 2 weeks. I do own the game. So maybe no, because Final Fantasy Tactics. So look, hear me out, Narshandres. I will start killing pawns. Like flat out, I will have one of my pawns grab your pawns and murder them. I'm not gonna lose an entire colony because of memes. Not like, you know, regular memes are okay, but extra memes are, you know. I will open up Zaves's hospital for rest and relaxation. Oh no, apparently the game's gonna do it itself. Bowman just gotten sick from infection. The infection is in his left pinky. Not his left pinky. He needs that one. Yeah, there's multiple use max. Let's see. There goes the first max. Where's the next max? I think there's only 2 of you. This is other max. They are passives. Narshua. Is Narshua gonna be sassy with the one hand on the hip as they deserve it? The expansion, Rimworld, the rise of Max, apparently. Thunderdome to be winter, one person leaves. I thought about doing that once. They're all sassy. That is their. Oh wait, this Max is the night. Oh well. Let me check their schedule. Oh, no wonder this Max is upset all the time. Narcisandre, I don't know how to make that work. Thank you for the, oh my god, 500 joints? Thank you very much, Goff. Drugs. This is all for the non-pacifists, gotcha. A beam grazer. Okay, I respect it. Skill trainer shooting times 5, okay. Phoenix armor, okay. Hey, where'd the Phoenix armor land? What the fuck? Oh, it's right there. And prestige cataphract helmet. Let's go. We have a max built for war. Wait, I just remembered. I didn't reply to you. BRB. See no evil. Speak no evil. Hear no evil. Resident drug lord passing through. I respect it. Thank you. Listen. Somebody's gotta look. Listen, our super husbandos need to fish. You'll commit the calling. I dropped your weapons somewhere, Poppy, because the bugs here were pretty fucking nasty. Is this yours? This is Allie's. All right, so Allie, once you're done not dying, I will get you your weapon back. This is, I think this is yours, right, Cub? I think you're built for melee. Let's see. Allie, why are you up? Oh, you're not at all. Wait, Wolfie took your bed. Oh my god. Wolfie. I don't know if it was Wolfie. The audacity. It's your nerve. You need a nap? Fair. You know, we all need naps. I think they took a nap today, unfortunately. For better or worse. I don't think it'd be too bad. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have 6 beds there. Colonist needs rescue. Christopher needs rescue because they sure are down on the ground. Alright, let's get those beds going. This one we can cancel because this is a good one, so let's add this one over here. Alright, Mycenae's bringing the bed over. Once they bring the bed over, we'll put Allie in it. That way she can actually rest. You're old. Also, I get Ninja Relic today. Very nice. Congratulations. I am close to... No, I don't want to... Allie, get in fucking... Get in bed, please. Alright, there you go. Allie's back in bed. Medic's in bed. Wolfie's in bed. Bowmage is in bed. Xeris is in bed. Okay. People are sleeping. It is 18 below outside. It could be worse. You know. It could be a lot worse. DD soon gives plenty of tomes. Yes, it will. What if 7.0 gets infused with Muffalo and Rat Pack? You know what? I would love that for them. No, Krister and Narshaline are both wounded. I can strip Krister. What? There's nowhere to put Krister? All right, because they haven't moved that bed yet. Max, bed, install, please. Once we get, let's see, I would like to be in bed. Seriously, though. Seriously, someone is still on the ground somewhere. Yeah, Krister's up there, but you know what? The lava's keeping him warm, so that's fine. You know. Sometimes you need some lava to make you feel better. Alright, Ashley needs to get in bed. Verso, please rescue Krister. Alright, that'll get them in there. That'll get them out of the thing. So Krister has hypothermia, Narshalina has hypothermia. A lot of people are on the verge of break risks. Ashley's feeling a little bit better. A lot of major breaks though. Max is asleep on a toilet. I respect it. Sometimes you just need a nap. Alright, furniture. Let's get some beds in here. Call me Elvis. Okay. Elvis. Krister got... Okay, what? Of course you're in the hospital already. What do you mean the revered Ton form? You've learned that a valuable relic is nearby. The Ton form is one of 2 ancient objects venerated by many people. If you could collect it, you could build a reliquary to make your colonists happy and attract wealthy pilgrims. First, you need to find the Ton form. Watch for opportunities. The Ton form relic. Limited use psychic effector. It twists and reshapes the musculature of the target, causing them to transform into a terrifying creature. Oh! That's nice. This mutation lance was crafted from a broken shard of dark arco technology. Sure. Sometimes the toilet time is so bad you fall asleep in the middle. Listen, rough times. Rough times, right? I need heaters because temperature. I think to run power down here. Where am I going to tap power from? How come it won't go there? Is it just regular power? Huh. How come it won't go through here? Caliente. Requires and supports light. Gotcha. Hola, April. Welcome back. Thank you for those 93 months. Let me know what you want to vote for our cooking stream. It is the top names in the chat. That'll bring up the list. But thank you. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Hear me out. But welcome back. I appreciate you. Hopefully you and Shella are doing well. Okay, so that was a lot of something. I don't know what though. Tap that. I would, medic. I surely would. Alright, so I kinda... Wait, what was that? Thank you for the Christmas tree smoothie. You know what? Every colony needs a Christmas tree. We're gonna put this in the... over here in the... what's it called? The water area. Build. Add build. Make any blocks. Details. Nope. Do times. Do forever. Make all the blocks. Okay, so that's fine. Allie is not gonna die, so that's good. Everybody else is recovering apace. Thank you for the rats, Allie. Wait, Rosa's crows hatched from their eggs. Look at that. I was showing the picture we took at FanFest when I realized that picture is nearly 10 years old. Oh, you mean from 2016? Yeah, no. Yeah, next year in November, I think. So about a year from now. So it's about 9 years old. That's true. Summer, I want you to know that failure to respond to my witty and comedic DM has now forced me my hand. I have launched the Iron Chunk Ledger general direction. It shall arrive in a few business days. Okay, as long as it passes the border, but la chancla getting across the border these days. I don't know. But thank you, Varsity. I was busy this morning helping out on a stream, being a thing. Being funny and peak with my bestie Psyche, so I saw it, but I also had to get going. I appreciate the metal chancla. It would do work, most certainly. Hola, Zabes. But I mean, there's always the pictures we took from 2 years ago, Medic. But yeah, it's been a real Medic. April. We took at FanFest, but it's been, Imagine being funny on stream. I wouldn't know. I try, but I wouldn't know. Alright, so we gotta build that. They're building that. Okay, so I need to start pumping water. I need the big pump. That chunk that was forged and hammered into what it is today. But I meant to reply, I'm sorry. I did mean to reply. It's just got busy and then I fell asleep and then I was like, oh, I lost 2 hours from my day. That's fantastic. That'll be great for me. Alright, I do need some metal pipes. Pipes hidden. Alright, so those pipes are already there. That's good. Okay. Okay. Okay, but why are there pipes going over here? I guess they're already there. Gotcha. Okay, well, whatever. We'll figure that out. I have a D&D character that her mom is a paladin that wielded a chancla. Beautiful. Stunning. I love that. It's not this one is finally in Cali. Feels bad. Yeah, I wanted to go. I really wanted to go April, but obviously it ain't it. So what the hell is this? Thank you for the pickled vegetables. Thank you for the cobras, and thank you for the pickled vegetables, Duke and the Cub. I appreciate it very much. Alright, so we need to turn up the heaters, because the heaters aren't doing much here. We need an iron chancla for violence. It breaks all paladin vows, not unless it's for your deity or for the good, depending on your cause, depending on your oath. You wouldn't know that, Varsity, because you broke your oath, so... Paladins, the P in Paladin does not stand for pacifist in any way. The P for Paladin means for righteous punching. If we went again, at least we'd have to buy a one-way ticket. That's true. You're not wrong, April. You're not wrong. But yeah, I mean, there'll be other trips for sure. There'll be other activities. Maybe we'll get you and Psyche up here for FanFest, and then we can just, do things here. I'll feed you for a week. We got a house. No having to pay for shady Motel 8s down in Norwalk by the 5 freeway. Oh man, it's just one of those things. She did it for righteousness. Also, her dad is a masked luchador. My last Pathfinder character is also a luchador ally, a luchador paladin. Well, the Pathfinder equivalent, which is they are a paladin because I got the free archetype into paladin. But yeah, the luchador, I took the same, and his weapon alley was, I took the sword from the previous arc, and in the time between the arcs, I learned how to I took a blacksmithing, so I became an artisan blacksmith, a specialist, and I took the sword that I had and I forged it into a steel chair. That has fire attributes to it. So he's a luchador with a steel chair, and plus fire, the most righteous of fires. You only slightly punished with staying in Fullerton or Santa Ana. I mean, it was perfectly fine. I spent time in Bellflower, and Bellflower and Norwalk aren't all that bad. I looked up crime statistics and all that, and that part of Norwalk isn't bad. The most of Norwalk isn't at all. It depends on where you go. You got screwed by bad game design and had to reset. I broke my oath in Baldur's Gate 3 twice on accident, Varsity. It makes you feel better. Imagine getting to the big bad, and instead of hitting him with a chair, you unfold it, make him sit on it, and then kiss the big bad's wife in front of it. What if? Alright, Arxane is having a food binge because the minor pain. Medic's having a food binge. Oh, no, they're having inspired creativity. Thank you for the coffee beans, Geo. I don't have the means of coffee production, but thank you for the beans. I appreciate it. Also, let me get this going. Prediction is up. If you want to vote for whether Cowie will go 2 months, 8 weeks of ruining my tea, there's a prediction up at the top of the chat. Actually, it's over here. Is it over here? No, it's over here. I know how to do this. It's reversed. It's mirrored. Right there. Predict. No, I have a left chat. Most of you have a right chat. It's over here. But you can't make a boss sit in the cuck chair and cuck him. I mean, what if, though? What if? Okay, so we've got stuff there. We're not building anything there because this volcanic winter sucks. I looked to the left and didn't see it. I'm so sorry. I have failed you. Okay, so we can stay here for now, even though this place sucks. You know, I might pack up everybody and just go. No, I was going to leave people here, so I have to commit to this. I have to get people set up here before I can do anything. So that's okay, that's fine. So humans are the worst. We really are. And I felt laughed at your face for being an oathbreaker. Wow. Wow, we have 600 grand for believers and no doubters this week? Wow. Doubters would eat very well today. Alright, let's deconstruct all of this. Why can't I deconstruct bridges? I don't understand. Is it a remove thing up here? Nope. Nope, nope. Okay, cool. That's fine. I can put up points, but you will have to complete the poll. Yes, I will. I will handle that. Alright, somebody's getting hypothermia. Alright, how come it's -1 indoors? It shouldn't be that cold. We have heaters here. It's -6. Do I have a roof on my ship? I do. I guess we need more heaters? More heaters. Everywhere. Where are my heaters at? Everywhere. Allie's throne gets 2 heaters, one on either side, because she deserves that. I give it the tool to make coffee. I don't know. I'll have to look into how to actually do that. Thank you for the electric stove. Oh, is it just a recipe on the stove? Okay. Thank you. I'll have to get that installed at some point. Let's see. So, okay, medic's been over there. We're still building over here. No one's building anything. It might be because of the temperatures. Who out here not building? Alright, 60 Asian girl can start building. What else can she do for us? Yeah, we can give her more things to do. Let's give Zemi the ability to research. Are we researching? Yeah, we're researching. Okay. Wow, wait, what do you mean you banned Wolfie? That's not even a timeout. That's a perma ban. What the fuck? Can you please bring back Wolfie? Red? Okay, I can do red. No, Mechanic signal! Fuck it! Pack it up, we're going! Mech signal. Alright, we're blowing this joint. You have received a massive gravitech energy reading indicating that the mech hive is hidden somewhere in orbit. If you could find it, you could shut it down or make use of its power. Mech hives are production and control platforms. Oh, this isn't the mech hive. This is just the thing upstairs. Mech hives are production and control platforms that birth mechanoids and coordinate their actions around the planet. They're powered by a persona core. We cannot take on the mech hive right now. Alright, Mimi... No. Yeah, well, we can't do anything about that. That's unfortunate. Alright, Iggy, let me get you your daily factoid. Women started removing hair from their legs in 400 BCE. They either plucked them with tweezers or singed them with a flame. Well, at least he didn't have epilators like I used once. That was the fucking worst thing ever. The lowest temperature ever measured on Earth was negative 126 F in Antarctica. There you go. You have too fast. I don't know how that happened. I didn't even have Twitch as your active Firefox window. Such is your hatred for Wolfie, apparently. You just nuked him from outer space. Right into a Dark Smack ban? Yeah, it wasn't even with Beta's ass though. Normally, Dark Smack has that butt bop, if you will. All right, we can give his bundle that. This is not yet bonded. This is Fear Giver. A Kill Thirst. Okay. Allie, why are you upset? Where are you? Allie, why are you doctoring? Allie, get in bed. Stop taking care of Wolfie. Okay, let's see what happens. I think the volcanic winter has stopped, so we can actually literally do anything now. The colonists were not feeling it. Those are slate, right? Oh, great. Thanks for the lava floor, chat. That's okay. Did I really put this in the wrong... Son of a... Alright, there we go. So we have 3 more bedrooms. We're gonna have some bedrooms up here. I'm gonna save people? Apparently, but you gotta get better so then you can save people. Only once you have... I mean, look at all that insect jelly though. You know, I don't know, a little bit of toast? Insect jelly? Warms you up, gives you that protein. What the hell is this? This is wild heel roots, okay. Thank you for the 6 mega slots. Oh look, they already landed inside. That's one hell of a shot. Thank you for that. Alright, so they're going there. Animals. These need to get the fuck out. They need to go over to the area that's over there and not over here. Alright, they're going. Yay! Iggy, why are you blocking the fucking door? You're letting the Iggy. It's only 38 below in here. I need, okay, maybe. Alright, there you go. Now you just sleep over here. That's good. You're welcome. They are tamed. Yeah. No, they're just gonna here vibing. Oh, maybe we'll come bite the lungs. Oh, that fucking. I'm sorry. Look, chat. They destroyed a wall there. Granted, sandstone. Thank you. But you did sort of destroy part of my base. Alright, let's get this going over. I didn't even notice that was busted, so we'll repair that. Ashley, let's turn your bed into nothing. Ashley, nope, get over here. You go sleep over here. Okay. Progress. Aren't you vegan? No, so that was just my signal thingy telling me that there's mechs up top. This is my spot, don't remove me. This is now Higgylandia. Mira, it always was. So I don't have to do it. Wasn't those mechs coming after me. It was just a general, there's mechs in outer space. You can go kill them if you want. Not right now. Maybe later. Okay, so that doesn't work. I'm learning about working with bridges. Because I've never worked with bridges before. So this is kind of neat. It's interesting. With Odyssey, I believe it was Odyssey, they added heavy bridges as well. So we can actually, what's it called? Work with things. Also, was that because of ice? Can I continue making, no I can't, okay. Waterproof, no. I'm torn on what to make for dinner, husbando. What are your choices, husbando? I want only one thing only. Also, Ray, look, listen, Ray, mira. You know I think the world of you, but now I now have beef with you because Mimi has demanded thick crust pizza after your most recent photo. So gone are the days of just the flat pancake, flat crust pizza. She now desires the thicker crust. So tomorrow's going to be an experiment. We'll see about doing that and how far we can get. Right, we need wells. Well. Let's see, it'll be right here. This will be good. We do need bigger. No, I don't want that right there. We need a hard structure. I think marble is the hardest thing in the game. Marble or limestone or granite. I forget. Granite? Thick. Well, yeah, see, you're just bridging the gap in your knowledge. I am. But yeah, what are choices? When in doubt, what's the go-to? What's the easy thing? Think of it, medicine, right? We are low. Owing to the bugs kicking our asses, but it's good. We'll get past the bugs here. All right. So from here, we need hygiene. We need a deep water well. It doesn't matter where we put this. It's a deep well. It's going to do a lot of work for us. A huge water tower. What else do we need for this? Deep well, huge water tower. We need a water pump. We need that pumping station and water treatment. Okay, and then we need a sewage outlet somewhere over here, ideally. I think the water flows that way. Yeah, so we'll want it to come out over here. That way it vacates over that way. But yeah, I'm basically building Lake Town. I've been due for that. Parry it. What's going on, Zemri? Expedition 19 complete-ish, minus optional milestones. Very nice. Trikey and I. Why is multiplayer so difficult in No Man's Sky? We're just trying to medical emergency.
But gosh, it's been 6 months.
It is. It has been. Thank you very much, Zemming. I appreciate it very, very much. Let me know if you want to vote for our cooking stream. It is exclamation mark toppings. That'll bring up the list of what we are making in October. Let me know. All right, so we're gonna build up this water treatment facility here. It'll feed down into here, which is where the temporary town is going up inside the thing. Apparently I can't build on this deep water, but we will build around it and have a larger facility for our colonists. And eventually, wasn't there a geothermal somewhere around here? Because they're gonna need power as well, right there. Power. I think we have... Oh, I haven't learned how to make geothermal! That's very unfortunate. Alright, Standard Gravtech is on the way. That's fine. Where's geothermal power? That's unfortunate. I already had it. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? It's right there. Okay. Well, think it was a Mega Slots. Another! Let's fucking go. Mega Slots, adding to the ambience. Alright, so it's 22 degrees indoors, it's 13 degrees outdoors, so temperature's starting to regulate a little bit after volcanic winter. Look at Beta, just smoking a joint right at the dinner table. I respect it. Alright, so this is going there. I don't think I can make more bridge here, right? I guess I can make... Wait, can I? I cannot. Can I make heavy bridge here? I cannot because it's deep water. Okay. That's so weird. But let's make more rooms for our folks. That way they can actually have somewhere to sleep. We're not going for mega rooms. Normally I would give them the usual 5x5 space. That makes them very happy. But 3x3 is going to have to do for now. Structures. But we want them to at least have a space for themselves. We also need light. Alright, look at me. Look at you sleeping with your creepy bionic eyeballs. Listen, every time I see those eyes, it's like them eyes, man. Those eyes have seen things. Where is it? Scary furniture? Furniture. You matches your soul now, I guess. Spoopy, because you're a spoopy soul. Let's fucking go. Thank you again, Dozemi. I appreciate it. I'm glad you stuck around. I'm glad you gave me a chance. I appreciate that. Spooky. I think Spooky's gonna win. So Spooky, I'm telling you right now, Spooky wins. I'm gonna carve like 2 or 3 pumpkins. Probably make something silly. But we'll work on stuff and things. What do we want here? So we're still building with slate on this little area. So put that there. We also need more slate building. The doors are along the bottom. Noted. And let's start making those beds. That way people can actually sleep somewhere. Okay, so that's 4 more beds. We'll add 5 up here, so that'll be 9. We have water treatment facilities going up here. Once that goes up, we can lay down the pipes for this, hide the piping, because I don't trust my ponds. I'm sorry. I know what the ponds are like, though. That's unfortunate. Alright, and that should connect it to the outlet there, so that should be good. That should be good. Is spooky food going to be food combinations that are scary to consider? That or just, you know, spooky and themed, like pumpkin carving, which will lead to roasted pumpkin seeds. I'm open to trying to make something spooky. It's not really scary, it's just, you know. The only thing that's spooky is me trying to do anything remotely artistic. Because I don't have that bone, I don't got that dog in my body. There isn't an artistic bone in my body. So that's for medics with skill trainer intellect. Let's go, medic. Where are you? Allie? Man, what happened to Allie? Let's see. Your left eye got crushed by a mega spider. Your torso has a mandible bite and a cut. Your right shoulder got cut. Your right arm has a cut, a bite, and a cut. Your right kidney has a cut. Your left leg got a bite, a cut, and a cut. So, I mean, it's not too bad. Oh, there's more. Never mind. They cut off your right thumb, Allie. I'm so sorry. They cut off your right hand. Your left femur got cracked. Your left foot got cut. Your right foot got cut. Your right leg got cut and bit. Your right fourth toe sustained the bite, and your right little toe also sustained the bite. Brutal. Hell. But other than that, you're fine. They cracked your jaw as well. I'm sorry. Ready? I'm gonna get a new hand. that was slightly cyborg time. It's okay. We can work with this. Right. How to get power into here? Right. So this is power here. Right. So hidden conduits. I have to daisy chain this all the way, and this is gonna be weird. That's fine. Alright, so we're gonna do the balling here. So for those of you that are watching for the first time, what is the balling? Every Friday, whenever somebody subs, resubs, we're live on Twitch as well, by the way, YouTube. People get to vote whether I get shot with the Nerf gun or not. As you know, it's just a for funsies, a thing that we do here. And some people say, yes, shoot Solu. So we'll be doing that here shortly. And we also kind of play T-Bong with it. See if Cowie can dunk a couple of Nerf balls in my tea. It's just, you know, that community engagement sort of deal. So we'll be doing that here shortly. The game, it's new music. I haven't heard this. I've heard this once before. The game will not stop. This is a no pause playthrough, so we'll just keep on going. What's this? Your Twitch viewers sent an animal metamorphosis. Why though? Okay, well. Thank you for the architect arm, Allie. We will get that into your body soon. Animals. Alright, all of you, out. And Cub is now a chicken. Sander is now a turtle. Horsicus is now a what? A dryad. Rosalera is now a panther. Cub is also a gorilla. Varsity is now a dromedary. Smoothie is a moose. Cub has remained as one cobra though. Ray and Cub got turned to boom rats. That is highly unfortunate. Is motherfucker a cat? Yes. They have become a cat, yes. What the shit is this? What do you mean, hive queens? Okay. Alright, those are just wildlife. You may ask behind when you leave. Wait, what? I heard that song. What is it? Okay. And sorry, I gotta handle the animal situation here. But prediction is ready to go, so we'll do that here shortly. Alright, all of you go to the barn. Alright, so that's going. Water filtration isn't up and running yet, but it will be soon. We don't even have, okay, we'll set up some wind turbines over here, I guess. We need wind turbines, but it's too mountainous here, so it'll just mess with our power, I guess. Alright, Alright, we'll get that going. For now, we can tap the ship for power. The ship has plenty of power, so that's fine. We don't have to worry about that. So let's see. Ashley is still healing. What's wrong with Ashley? Ashley has also got attacked severely. Yikes. Thanks for Tuscan Glands, money. We'll get that on the ship and see what we can do about that. Okay, we'll build those there. These are... wrong button! Medic needs more smart, so let's get her things. The beams are still there. Medic, your intelligence is currently at 7, so you'll go up pretty good there. Thank you, Raven, for the healer mech serums. I'm not sure we can do much for Allie or Ashley with those, but you know what? We can try. I see we had some animal switcheroos. Yes. Snoopy went berserk and she hit a muffalo and now... Now the muffalo's fucking everybody up. Fight back! Fucking thanks, Snoopy. Snoopy doesn't have a racial need for drugs. But she picked up some drugs anyway, and... Alright, good job, baby. Alright, Mimi's ready to go. Alright, so we'll continue. Again, it's no pause colony, so if I get raided in-game by things while we're doing this, that's the way it be. But we'll be back for the game here. Obviously, I'm going to have to make my camera a little bit bigger. But thank you to everybody for the support throughout the week. I appreciate it very, very much. And let's hope that we don't actually get a... You know, it should be a shame if the mech hive hit in the middle of this nonsense for the week. I'll move the microphone away, so ideally you don't get hit. But best of luck. Also, you can appreciate A2 back there. And the Signalis artwork. I pointed the wrong way. But yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do. Good luck. You were stretching? I mean, Cash is very good at stretching. Oh. He hissed at you? No, it's alright, go! Alta for... No, there's no pausing! Alright, let it go! Let it rip! It's a siege too? Yeah, we got time. It's fine. It's a lot of balls, good lord. In case you can't see it, that is 8 weeks in a row. Alright, where's the siege at? Are we gonna die here? Are we gonna die? Let me get the webcam. Oh, nope. Whee! Alright, you go over there. Also, you go over here. Also, you go there. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Okay. Siege of Sitkis. A group of Vitikin from Sitkis have arrived in transport pods. They want to besiege the colony and pound you. Buy me dinner first. Send me in. Alright, so here's the thing. You see all the punts on the top? Maybe a quarter of them can fight. So, fuck it, we ball. Chat, this is your chance. I'm listening, chat, this is your chance. Chat, this is chat's chance to rise up and do something. There's probably gonna be a poll running. Make sure that you vote. To be fair, we have a lot. We have some guns. We have very good guns. Because people that did take care of themselves are doing. Oh no! Army of Ducks. Xeris, no! They can't fuck our ship up. Alright, we have to engage them now. Why'd you shoot that fucking muskox? Jesus Christ. Ashley's on fire, literally. Mimi lets nobody go by. Alright, good job, team. Good job, Max, you just arrived. Apparently, Ashley wanted to put themselves off a fire before they could do anything. Oh my god! And this is why I say people need to look after their pawns, because the pawn size... okay, look, first of all, how dare you? Okay, I was about to start bitching about the amount of pawns that have literally nothing, and then you pass in the healing nanites, and look at this fucking this over here. How dare you? Yeah, Beta's fucking dead, so's Lara. It's okay, we can, where's Beta at? Oh, Beta's currently being cooked. Need to get Beta back before the boss start going rogue, yeah. Alright, I need you to help me out, sexy Asian girl. I need you to... No, can't do it. I like how Mimi, after murdering people, came back and just had a chat with Max about stuff. Okay, the clean sweeper's already down. Also, Snoopy went fucking berserk, so that's great. Thank you for the... Thanks for the 50 pigs. I'm gonna slaughter them all. Thank you for the Psychic Suit Pulsar. Pig is on... Why is Cub and Narche smoking joints in the barn with Don and the... You know what? I respect it. Processing our friends being set on fucking fire is true. Thanks for the nice chat. Thanks for Orbital Bombardment Targeter. Thanks for the wasp traps and the geese and the Christmas tree, Rudy. Wait, who fucking killed Beta? Did somebody eat Beta? I think somebody ate Beta. Beta's fucking gone. Simmons in a daze. Thanks for the orbital. I'm leaving by. No, come on, Beta. We don't even have a means of creaming corpses. How did they get rid of your body? Someone ate you. Mycenae gave up good. Good riddance. The worst possible pawns. Are those bug nests? Those are egg sacs. Egg sacs. We've got a lot of injured folks. Narche is still in the hospital. Medic is not in the hospital. Go rest. Arxane, please. Go rest. What else do we have here? Thank you for the pain stopper, Max. I literally don't have the time to give anybody operations just yet, but we will eventually. Thank you, Duke, for the triple rocket launcher. You know what? I've always said Sadira deserves a triple rocket launcher. Like, for real. Like, if I had to give one person a triple rocket launcher, it would be Sadira. Thank you for the Christmas tree, Iruri. Let's place that. We already got one there. But you know what? How about we have one here as well? Wasn't you? Maybe it was Varsity. Maybe it was. Alright, so it was the orbital bombardment. So thanks for that, chat. Appreciate it. Let's give it to Iggy. Iggy deserves bombs. Like to throw at people. No. Vader literally got cremated where he died. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what happened. We tried getting his body back, but I think thanks to the resurrector serums, there has to be something there to resurrect, unfortunately. We have Witziet, we have Laralana, we've got Insect Meat, love Insect Meat. We got Silver War, Tony, the doctor, dead. Ancient reactor. Yeah, I've detected the energy signature of a grav core. Alright, it's just another grav core. I'm not too fussed about that. I don't have the supplies or anything to continue building even higher. Alright, well, I mean, let's recover the food first. The important bit is let's get the food back. We need to recover our berries and whatnot. Bug holes and eggs and Beta's dead? Is this a Helldivers mission? Kind of feels like it. Mimi, I need you up here to come up here and start destroying these eggs. Thanks for the cargo pods, chat. Where were those? Cargo pods have warts. Unfermented beer. Okay. I'm sorry, Beta. I tried to get to you, but the game really was like, nah. Thanks for the Glitter World Medicine Medic. We do start drug production, just, you know, drugs we actually need instead of what we got there. Oh, brutal. We were lucky that it was a siege raid and not anything else, because if it had been an active raid, the siege would probably have been unfortunate for us. All right, I want you to hear the sound of Mimi busting up these egg sacks. Here you go. This is just for all of you. ASMR. But we need to get Beta 2.0 up and running. Well, his Mechanitor thing dropped there, so I can give them that. I wonder if the Hive Queen's gonna be upset that I'm destroying eggs. Apparently not. Locust and Larva Revenge. I'm so upset right now. This is gonna be Beta's legacy. When he shifted all the animals in animal metamorphosis, I'm gonna have to keep. I'm moving out of this place. This place sucks. No, you can't just keep spewing more larva. Bow Mage died too. Son of a bitch. I mean, technically that's what they do, so it's not like, you know, you shouldn't do that. It's just they literally can. Thanks for the clear chat. Okay, right, we were building. But yeah, Beta's Mechanitor thing is somewhere around here, unless that also caught fire. No, I think it also caught fire and it's just gone. I'll take that rat meat though. So I lost two of my highest characters. Two of my most well-kept characters. But the terrible ones remained. Okay, that's just RimWorld for you. That's RimWorld, baby, or something. I don't know. There go all the pigs. How many pigs are there? That's a lot of fucking pigs. At least they're in the south there. If they start eating my vegetables, though, are you eating my potatoes? All right, let's keep the pigs out of the potatoes. We need a fence gate. We'll put you right there, right there. Okay, so anyway, wrong button. Alright, so we're building up here, so we're gonna have some rooms there. Is it time for bacon? It might be, not yet. We will abide the piggies, that they may do their piggy things. Animals will eat crumbs if they don't have food they can eat. Yeah, these are wild pigs too, so I don't really, they can go live their best piggy lives elsewhere. I don't really have a need for domesticated pigs at this point. Alright, so hidden conduit. So I don't have any power running through here. That is incredibly unfortunate. How do I want to do this? For a mercy, Beta's bots have gone dormant for the most part. Alright, we're just gonna tap into this right here. It's quick and dirty until I learn more research and I can do stuff. Snoopy's gone berserk again. Oh my god, Narche! Jesus. Let's see what happened to Snoopy's character. Snoopy thrashed with her right fist, but stumbled at the last second. Narche's charge lance shot punctured Snoopy's brain, skull, and head into fragments. A missing body part caused Snoopy to expire. Headshot, Narche. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright, Cub, let's get you those skill trainers, Papi. Where are you? A mad pig? A local pig has gone mad and will attack everyone it sees. Alright, you know what? If these pigs want to find out. It's coming after Max. Max is just fishing. Who will win? Max in full armor or a piggy? Or Cowie can come in and, you know. As you were, Max. Good job, Cowie. Okay, so we're slowly gonna connect that. Okay, that's going at least. Some progress. Thank you for the random apparel. Indeed. Ooh, that's an excellent prestige cataphract helmet. You know, since Iggy's doing melee, that's a legendary helmet right there. You know what? Iggy's legendary, so you can get the legendary prestige marine hat. Mimi can get the excellent hat as well. I like how Mufficus Prime, the cat, is eating Max's food right from underneath him. It's like Bob. Thanks for the nanites, chat. Alright, Architect eyeball for Allie. Allie, you recovered. I can give you your Architect for surgery now. You needed an eyeball and what else? An arm, right? Oh, you even got the Prestige Cataphract armor. That's normal. You already have. I mean, you can probably do it with an upgrade now by this point. Since this one's excellent. We'll keep the excellent for now, Mimi. Huh? Give it to someone else? Okay. Probably give it to Iggy, because Iggy's melee, but he doesn't have. He needs actual armor. Let's give. Must embrace the metal. Listen, Chumba. Sometimes you need. You gotta have that chrome. Wait, I can't give you 2 left arms. No. Architect left eye. Right, that's Kaiwi's helmet. That already got snatched by somebody. That's fine. And Architect arm for Max. Please keep track of what surgeries you want me to do for you. Just because there's a lot of stuff. Iggy, you already have the armor. But thank you. Oh, that's a good set of armor too. What's this? What did I give you? You have normal. All right, you know what? You get the good one. No, we're not gonna give you the helmet because you have a. Oh, right, that's the good one that landed there. We already have a legendary one, so you don't need that. 2 left arms will make me stronger. I don't know about that, but you know what? It might. It might. Man, that animal metamorphosis really jacked up the plans here. There's gonna be so many bugs here. Diagonal Psychic through the Ray. Iggy can come and get this afterwards, and also need to give Cub his stuff. Tony, please pump this. These are the melees for Cub. Where are you? You're melee? Alright. Gotta get it up. I'm pretty sure that was you that sent me those. Architect. Arm for Max. Apparel. Right, 6 for Cub. Let's get Max dance surgery as well while we still can. You can distribute them as we can give it to you, Cub. Mimi should be at the cap, as is Wolfie. Yeah, so the only people that actually are really geared for melee are already there. I think Iggy's set up for it as well. Yeah, so he's at 16, so we can get those for you. And get you your weapon over here as well. Where was it? Right there. Ali's already gone down for her surgery. Jesus. Okay, well you got your arm and your arm. Damn, they were fast. Done and done. Okay. Let's see. What part did you send me, the Max? You have a. What do we have? Architect arm. And what else was there? Go through here. The piggies. Wasp traps. Also, the wasp traps are gonna be very good, Geo. So thank you very much for those. Those are actually gonna help out a fair bit. Pain stopper. That's what I was looking for. Pain stopper and tough skin gland. Pain stopper, tough skin gland, torso, and an architect arm. Your right arm. Let's go trainer medical. Thanks, chat. I don't even know if we have people that can actually take it up. Yeah, we got people that. I mean, I guess we can give Flindor and Husbando some. Nope, that's Max. Flynn, where are you statistically for this? Yeah, no, you're good. Let's get you all the way up to snuff. Unfortunately, what's this here? Ooh, that is an excellent marine armor. You know what? We'll give Zemri one, since Zemri's a shooter. He's not going to be in the line of fire there. Can't believe Wolfie killed you. No wonder I banned him. We want to purge the animals. Not at this point. Look, how can you purge blue smoothie for you? The moose. Look at them. Look at them. Beautiful, stunning. That one extra. Disperse as you will. Gotcha. What the shit was all that? Thank you for the. Thank you for the IEDs. I do love me some IEDs. It's true. All right, let's hand out stuff for other characters. Ashley. Ashley is in melee. How is this helmet statistically, the Prestige Marine helmet, compared to the Space Gear? Because the Space Gear tends to be a little... Like, it's good to keep you... weather doesn't matter too much with that. So 121, 51, 62. 121, 51, 62. Oh yeah, no. This is, if Ashley's gonna be fighting, Ashley needs better gear than this. So we'll give you that. And that as well. How's Lindorn? Where are you? Oh, Lindorn's too busy fishing. Can't be bothered to come on over. And make use of the doctor things. Alright, so the ponds are busy. They ain't got time for any of this. Okay. I mean, if we are gonna... So the ultimate goal is to leave a colony here. So that means we need defenses. And nothing says leave my colony alone, like IED anti-grain warheads. Let's put those there. We'll probably spread these out a little bit. Because we did have a raid from the left. There you go, Flindorn up to level 19. Let's get you one more, that we can get to level 20. And now we have a new doctor. Welcome aboard. Thanks, chat. Okay. Where were we? Right. IED anti-grain warheads. There has been more than one occasion where these IED anti-grain warheads have saved the colony. So, animal disease plague. Sander is sick with the plague. That's unfortunate. That do be unfortunate. So we'll put some there, and we can put a couple down here as well, in case they come in from a lower angle. What else do we have here? Probably want to put some right here at this pass. Just in case. Protect the south as well. It'd be nicer to have more density there, just so that in case they miss one of the three, we actually have one all the same there to hit them. Because if one of these goes off, the range on them is massive. Like this is the range of an IED anti-grain warhead. It'll pretty much one-shot just about anything that comes into contact with it. Someone get Chris Redfield in here. Alright, so our people are coming along. We do need to get power onto this area though. So hidden conduit. You know what? We're just gonna... It's hidden, so it doesn't have to be majorly pretty. We can get it onto here via this. That should work. Chris Boulder Puncher Redfield, the one and only. Alright, so things are called fucking... How about this? How about, hear me out. What if we did another animal metamorphosis? No, we don't kill everybody's animals. What if we did another one? If chat is feeling benevolent. Because these hive queens suck. Then I hate my life and try to get some atmas. You got this, Marshay. I believe in you. You can get it done. Man, there's just so much stuff everywhere. The random apparel is just... It really do be random apparel at this point. Oh, where were they? They were somewhere around here. Alright, we'll get that up. We need to actually make these suitable for things. We want arc suits in here. No? What are they called? They're called vac suits, not arc suits. Arcs are something else. Nope. Vac. Alright, we want... I need them to have their gear available somewhere. Is there a Suzuki Bow Mage? Thank you. again, let's allow only the vac suits and whatnot. So there we go. Vac suit helmet, vac suits. All right, cool. We do need to get other processes going. What do we have here? Who else needs gear? Zemri, you are gearless. We'll give you that cataphract armor. Thank you. Animal metamorphosis. Let's see what we got. What's Mufficus Prime now? Mufficus Prime is a husky. Nice. All right. Cub, are you ready to go? Lemon. What's wrong with Lemon? She's very upset. Rot stink exposure. Rot stink? What died? Oh, is there Krista's fucking corpses right on her body? Maybe that's the problem. Okay, that's fine. That is a little bit of an issue. Alright, you know, I was gonna use this for the server for something else. I know what I'm gonna use it for. This is where the corpses go. One day, the colony that remains here will go on to human-like corpses. Go, please remove all the bodies. We have to flag all these bodies as well too, because nope, of course. I hear that electricity is coming online. That's good. That means one of our thingies on the right there is progressing at pace. Mufficus just keeps winning. He does. Look, listen. How else is Mufficus meant to understand the entire spectrum of all the animals to become their overlord, if they don't become them themselves? Right? I mean, you gotta come here and start busting egg sacks. Oh no, we're losing power. Why? That's not good. I'm guessing it's mostly because we're tapping too much into it at this point for all this. Okay. Mimi, please kill the larva. They call her Mimi, destroyer of egg sacs and larvae. Nobody knows that. Is that an armadillo? It is an armadillo. Alright, Mimi, you gotta come up here. Keep on destroying all these egg sacs. And of course the larva that spawns from them. Poor Mimi, she just signed up for egg sac duty. So here she is all the same. I think that's all we have on this side in regards to those. Alright, Mimi, as you were, I think that's it for egg sacs. I don't see any other. That's just glowing jelly. Okay. I think that's it. I don't see any more that are glowing. Okay, cool, fine. That's gonna start going there. That'll give us more electricity. Cub, you are not grabbing your things. Why not? Move it out of the way. Let's see, surgeries. Allie, you got your eyeball and your arm, so you're good there. Max, you're going for surgery. Now you have anesthetic, but no one's doing surgeries yet. Indeed. We have to go through here and process all of this as well because I can't leave all those items on the ground. Oh, so this is all slate, right? So you can actually start farming slate. Alright, Cub, you got your melee up to 14. That's actually pretty good. Surgery failed on Max. Allie has failed her surgery on Max. Max, are you okay? I have to remove your surgeries, jeez. Let's see. Allie cut your head, stabbed you twice, and cut your head again, and then cracked your skull. Cracked your skull again, and then she mangled your brain scar. No, wait. She didn't mangle your brain scar. She gave your brain a mangled scar. Congratulations. I'll suck your eggs. You threaten me with a good time. Don't you dare threaten me with a good time. Alright, so we're pumping water through here. That's nice. We're pumping water over here. Okay, so we need electricity to run through here. Hidden conduits. And then we also need piping through here. Which we already have, but it's not working for whatever reason. Right, we're at a loss for electricity here. Okay, so I mean we're almost done with standard GravTech, which will allow us to increase our ship's capabilities. But yeah, sorry Max, I have to get your surgeries done at a later time. What do we got? So what was it? I was building over here until this thing landed on our thing. So we need to make the bridge, the heavy bridge. No, I just can't build on this. So the lava forever changed this, and now I can't build on it. I didn't need a head anyway. It's okay. We can actually do something about that, Max, to remove your mangled scars. Okay. Allie, please come get your hammer as well. Cub is in a daze because he observed a rotting corpse. That's fair. I like how Sander, the Yorkshire Terrier, is eating all the corpses. I respect it. Alright, we're getting the hell out of here. I have fallen out of love with this area. We're going to remove all this slate and bring it with us. This area, there is an ill omen upon this place, and I don't trust it. I think the corpse of Beta is gonna haunt us if we stay here. So let's take the important parts and get the hell out. I need somewhere to place those as well because these wasp traps are very, very good. Can I just place them on the ship itself? Like, this part is connected to me, right? So they would just come with us if somebody decides to roll up on us from the side. So that should be good. Like most things in life, there's too much for me to handle here, so I'm just gonna run away. I'm out. Let's go elsewhere. Let's go somewhere else to deal with what we've got. Zermi's having insane ramblings. You know, as you do, as a treat. It's Friday night. Why not? It's the end of the week. You have some insane ramblings. Let's have some perimeter defenses here. Jesus. Oh, that's Nami. Hola, Nami. How's it going, Nami, mommy? Let's see. Your character is... They have a great memory. They're pretty and they're quick sleeper. It's just like you. It's literally... Varsity's gone berserk. Oh, no. Let's see. The poor mood. What are they doing? Varsity picked a fight with the Thrumbo. Let's see how it goes. Oh, he got fucked up. Varsity got... Nami, can you go get Varsity, please? Varsity got dropped. Damn, he didn't even... The Thrumbo is like, yeah, I'm good. 0 damage taken. Nami, you'll be very good at cooking. You'll be very... Holy shit, this pond, though. You'll be very good at animals. You'll be very good at crafting. You'll be very good with medical. And you'll be very good at intellectual. So... Mimi having a tantrum. Why? Because she witnessed an ally's death. I'm sorry, Mimi. You go have a good tantrum. Okay. So I'm curious about this. Holy cowie, what did she destroy? I was okay with it until she destroyed something apparently quite prominent. Don has genetic pessimism. For Don. Wolfie is getting high as a fucking kite. That's fair. Look at her. She's right there. Now she's playing chess. What'd you do? You destroyed my multi-analyzer. Oh my god. But I can't prove anything. It's literally in the log, ma'am. Ma'am? Son of a bitch. Okay. That's okay. The parts are right there at least. Thank you for the mech gestation processors. Beta number 2. And that's... Oh wait, you have the mech link. Let's get your mech link. I think your mech link might have burned as well, along with your body. Is that the mech link? That's a machine pistol. Yeah, Beta, I think it burned your mech link and everything. So hot was the fire that took you from us that it just burnt our one. Okay. Welcome aboard, Beta. This is the mech link. Beta, I'm so sorry, dude. Why, geometry? Why do we all hang out in the barn? But I guess by the campfires. He's over here getting high as a fucking kite. Control sublinks as well. Right, gotta get the mech link first. Schedules. Nami, I mean, Nami could be a doctor, right? Beta cannot be a doctor. Where were those spares? These are all medical, right? There you go, Nami. Welcome aboard. You're gonna be a doctor. You doctor, you doctor. Let's fucking go. What about cooking? Who shouldn't be cooking? Nami, you could be a very good cook eventually, as can Rosa. But currently Rosa's being our doctor. Zera's having a tantrum because it's darkness. I mean, that's fair. Your pods arrived. You got a lifter, Beta, so that's a good start. Mech link Beta. Alright, Beta's other things were down here somewhere, weren't they? They were, now they're not. No, they're just over here somewhere, and I just don't know where they're right there. Alright, cool. Skill trainer cooking. Let's go to that. Thank you very much. I don't think we need that many cooks, but you know, you need backups to your backups. It is RimWorld. What do we have here? So 9, yeah. I mean, that'll be more than enough. Maybe not all 5. I mean, 4 will probably cap you. But once everybody here is ready and done having their tantrums, because we have a lot of tantrums, we're gonna get out. I do need to burn these bodies though, because otherwise my people will be very upset. If I wanted a corpse creamer, is that production? Look at crematorium, right there. I don't care. It doesn't gotta be fancy. Build it, burn the bodies. Let's go. What are your stats? Sorry, the points. The stats and cooking skills given to whoever. Gotcha. No, give them to you. Beta, your stats are... You'll be good at shooting, you'll be very good at construction, very good at mining, you'll be good at animals, and you'll be good at medical. You don't do intellect, and you don't do art, but you are a night owl, you are sanguine, and a fast learner. You grew up as a story writer, and now you're an herb world drone. Do I exist in this colony? I think we do, Fraggle. You also might have been eaten. So there's that. We have had some rather severe raids. So I think I can do Mectra Station. Why not? I was gonna change something, then I didn't. Max, remove the scar from your brain. So, you know, you're welcome. Oh, you don't do negativity. I mean, you don't do intellect. Yeah, you can't even train that. Skill level 0. Barely heard of it. Barely indeed. Okay, what do we have here? Finally found someone I could hitch a ride with, and then no one's gonna crash. Oh, that sucks for you. It's been such a pain in the ass. Like I said, we tried it with Psyche this morning, and we couldn't actually get connected in any way. Welcome aboard, Fraggle. Thanks for the cube. We're leaving here soon, but thank you for the cube all the same. Fraggle, your character is industrious, pretty, and a fast walker. You grew up as a cave child, and now you're a scout. You'll be good at shooting, you'll be really good at construction, you'll be good at mining, and you'll be good at plants as well. Those are your stats. Welcome aboard. Game sucks, 0 out of 10? Wow. This game is incredible. What are you talking about? Also, uncontrolled mechs. Beta... Let's see. If it isn't controlled for more than a day, a mechanoid could go feral. When this happens, they will join Irizel Mech Hive. No, we don't want to join the fucking Mech Hive beta. Control... Let's see. Take control of Mech Constructoid 1. Let's see how beta do. Oh, look at that. I don't think I've seen it before. Look at you, Beta. Are you a wizard? Put you to work. You got this. No, Beta. No tacos for you. You must first take care of the bots. Let's see for cooking. Again, we don't want anybody with super low skill to be cooking. This also is now our top chef. Doctorology and Beta schedules a night owl, right? So I need to change Beta to night owl settings. Who's infected? Maximilian Powell has gone sick from infection. Hey, Great Wolf self-tamed. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we're deconstructing all this. Once we get rid of the bodies, we will just get out of here. We're gonna leave this area. This area is cursed. This entire area was not meant to be. It was too good of a spot. I didn't actually get to build on my ship at all. The ship has remained kind of okay. But I didn't get to work on it, and... Hey look, Horsicus is a Muffalo. I love that for him. Okay, I guess step 1, we need to bring in... Okay, let's see. Okay, got it. Obviously we can't really go too far. Man, our ship we are busted right now. Like we are not doing well. Rosa, please put on the back suit as our top doctor and cook. We need to keep you alive. Is there games? Yes, we're doing peak tonight. Also, I need everybody here to know that I have offered the offer to climb on Iggy's back, and then he can chuck me into the lava, the way our ancestors once did. That we may know peace between the two of us. Not sure who we got. Allie's having a tantrum. Why? Because Collins was left unburied. Yeah, I was trying to head that off. Fraggle is on the food bin because Collins was left him. Yeah, I know. Roof collapsed. No, I forgot about the roof. Hey, we got about the roof. We got about the roof. Remove. I always forget about the roof and then it collapses and kills somebody. Not that that's ever happened or it's happened repeatedly or anything. Every fucking time. Every time. Nothing can remove thick roofs. I love thick roofs. I take my meds. Hell yeah, Rosa. Let's fucking go. Alright, yay, we can start burning the bodies. Alright, let's clean some corpses, everybody. Add bill. Clean a corpse. Do forever. If it's a body, it goes. Human likes. Rangers. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Xeris is already like, man. Xeris couldn't start burning bodies fast enough. You know what? I respect that. Let's see. What else do we have here? Shave, courseware, chemical back suit, accessible spots. Interesting. Okay. Well. What's it called? There is a type of storage. It is for weapons and for gear, right? Meal tray, skip, safe, pallet, medicine cabinet, hayloft, clothing rack. I mean, clothing rack I guess would work, right? They also need their weapons rack and weapons locker. What is the clothing rack? A covered rack for storing clothing for easy, quick access, any tidy room. Would that count like vac suits and all that? I'm not sure. I would. Let's find out. Let's find out. Send me more skills for your pawn so I can do things. Okay. This is your 10-minute warning though. Soon we will be flying away. So be careful with what you send. I will try my best to get what we have, but obviously once we go and we go and alright, so the corpses are being cleaned finally. That will help out with our pawns and their oh god. No, we're not consuming. Alright, so Xeris is gonna get all those bodies burnt, that's good. We're gonna get back all of our slate. Well, could I leave the slate there? Yes, I could. But I'm being a little bit on the min-maxy side of things just because I don't want to. That slate I'll have to get later on, you know? And it's right there, and we're not ready to go just yet. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, welcome on board, everybody. This is the Pokeball colony. It was meant to be a taco, but it ended up being a Pokeball because I wanted to use the entire radius of it because, as you can see along the top there with all of our pawns, it do be getting a little wild on the when you have Room Connect on. Room Connect is on the Twitch side of things. And so we're trying to manage all of that while also not pausing, while also dealing with, we're not on Randy Random because Randy has been a bit of a dick the last few times. So I'm like, I don't want to play with Randy right now. So we're trying to get to a good spot. The ultimate goal is to have 3 bases. If you haven't seen it before, yay, Grabship's done. About getting, I know about Backstone. Xeris says this is because the colonists has left them buried. if you create an anchor and you put it on a map that you're at, if you really like a spot, you can set an anchor. That anchor will then not delete that spot. So once you leave an area, if there is no anchor, that spot is done. So I want to find an area so I can leave half the pawns roughly to grow supplies, mine, fortify, make themselves stronger, better, all that sort of stuff. But it also make it easier to manage. So at that point, I'll have two different locations. I'll have the ship itself and the camp wherever I do that. So ideally, we'll have one camp up in space, one on the planet itself, and our ship to travel wherever we need to go. At least that's the plan for now. By army of me? No, I'm not abandoning them. They're just going to be there to take care of that plot of land in particular. No one's being left behind. We're just going to have to move you guys around. And as I understand it, they will chase, because we had this happen. They will go to anywhere that there is a ship core, the thing that lets your ship fly around. Is this bad boy, the grav engine. That's what they're chasing. So I believe we can leave the colony there with only the anchor and they won't be attacked. But we'll find out if that's how that works or not. Don't know. Alright, people are just... Beta's doing a sad wander. Sadira's in a daze. Narche's getting high as a fucking kite. Varsity's a Thrumbo now? He became what he attacked? Wow. Alright, so first of all, we can adjust this now because we have the technology. Alright, so we got rid of the corpses, so that should let people calm down a little bit. We got our parts there, we got our parts there, we got our materials. So I think we're good to go. I still haven't solved the issue of the showers here. I think it's because I don't have any water here. Yeah, so they're not accumulating water despite... Okay, that's fine. We'll have to set that up in the next area. You aren't going anywhere at this rate? No. No. I mean, the corpse thing is what was really messing with everybody. They really don't like colonist corpses being left unburied, so we just burned all the bodies. Smoothie the quail has been bitten to death by what? By a timber wolf. Interesting. Okay, but we can, or first of all, research. Where was it? Geothermal. We need the big power. So this is hygiene. How are we doing on the hygiene? Alright, I think we're okay on hygiene for now. For now. I think it's like Ray's fighting the fight. These pawns will be happy. One way or another, these pawns are going to be happy. Our Iggy's washing up. Once Iggy's done, Iggy, please pop this. Versus an insulting streak because his friend Varsity Rod was lost. What do you mean his friend was lost? Alright, Zero and Versa got into it. At least he got it out of the system though, so that's fine. Okay, I think we're good to go, or as good as we're gonna get. No, Narche still wilding, Fraggle, Beta, and Sadira. I'm on the verge of losing Iggy, Lemon, and Zera as well. Okay. Sorry, so we're getting our rocks over there. That's good. But once these people start behaving, we'll actually be able to get them on the ship. Right now, if I leave right now, we will leave them behind. I can take off right now, and Arche will go with us, and so that'll be fine. But I'm not leaving Beta behind, who's over here. And Fraggle, who's eating food. So that should actually help their mood a lot better. What do you mean? What are they upset about Varsity? Varsity's right there after he picked a fight with the fucking Thrumbo. What did he expect was gonna happen? I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. Also, YouTube, by the way, if you happen to be commenting, YouTube's been a little bit weird for me in that it doesn't necessarily show me the messages that are being said in chat, but I'm not ignoring you if anybody said anything. It's just a little bit iffy whether the messages come through or not. They do show up after the fact, and then I do respond then. Is that Xerxes' gun right there? It is now. Congrats, Xerxes. You have Eternal Pride. Which is an LMG. Was there another varsity that got kidnapped? I don't think so. We haven't had... Maybe? No, there was only one varsity. Varsity actually does one character at a time. Thank you, Mitori. But we have 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30. We have 32 colonists. The top row is always 27. So Beta's back. That's good. Beta could... What do you mean? What do they mean? It's not... There's no available recharger. There's 2 charging stations right here that are full. Do they have to be emptied, I guess, is the question. This is going to be terrible. Chat, don't judge me. Don't. Please don't look at this. This is... Listen, it's only a game. I don't do this IRL. IRL, I go through everything and recycle everything. No, Ray, do not perceive. Okay, I mean, well, we have... I don't think we're ever going to need meat ever again. I think I might knock out this butchering station. That way we don't actually have to go through meat anymore for now, for a while. And install Geo's electric stove. That way we have 2 electric stoves, so that way people can cook. That way we can actually get more food going. My electricity, a sandstone crematorium, and that's fine. In your defense, you can't really recycle nuclear stuff. No. Alright, so maybe now Beta can carry this dude to... Alright, Max is taking... So that's the thing, okay. Gotcha. Who's exhausted? Narche's exhausted. Narche... You know what? I get it. I get it. Okay, I think we're fine here for what we have. I don't think I'm leaving anything necessarily behind. Simric, can you put on the helmet? Right, we need to bring the hay in here as well. The hay's... I'm not going to leave behind all that hay that we were sent by Dietrich. Let's get that hay in here. But yeah, I've been enjoying the no pause playthrough more than the regular playthroughs. It's a lot. It's a lot to go through, and I know I missed some chat in trying to keep up with everything. But I've enjoyed the playstyle more. I really enjoyed the basic playstyle of Grimworld with Grim Connect on and all that, but they finished hauling your cheat codes. Yes, your cheat codes should be all in there. I see them in that one box, so they should be fine. No, they're a bunch of liars. There's no spot for it. Okay. What about over here? There we go. So there was no spot for them. They'll haul them now. Man, my area, my base is my ship is just nasty. Okay, we're gonna move the animals over to ship. Get on the ship, motherfuckers Prime. Let's go find somewhere else. It's a shame because I really like this one. Obviously, that is a lot of steel, by the way. That is a lot of steel that is lost right there. But I learned a fair bit about this because there is a spot on the map nearby that actually is almost, it's a massive bit of water. And I do want to build there eventually. But I don't think there's anywhere for my ship to land, but we can try that next and see what we can do there. I'm not too worried if they get abandoned. I'm worried about them getting left behind. Those things are gold. You can't begin to replace an item like that. Okay, Ali. So Dawn's the only person who's still out there wilding in Sadira. Where's Dawn? Dawn is over here. That's a lot of negatives. The dead colonists soiled themselves filthy. This is not helping out at all. But I mean, I can't control them, so I can't make them right. So they're back. So this should go away somewhat here. Once they're done cleaning themselves. Alright, just wait on Sadira. Once Sadira is good to go, we're out. Alright, I was gonna build the thing, because I now have large fuel tanks. Those are actually very big. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I must do. Alright. I agree, friend. I want to move those out of there. Can I even build these? These are... It's just steel. That's fine. We can definitely do that with steel. And then... Man, these are freaking massive. Oh, if I build that there, nobody's going to be able to walk by. Okay, you have to move... right there. We'll deconstruct these right now. We'll move that there. Those fuel tanks are the real big fellows we met along the way. They are. Hola, Kumiko. Alright. Oh no, Lowly Human Cub, the hare hit a trap. Oops. Alright, we need to build these now. Iggy my builder, where is he? Iggy's sleeping. He's like, I don't need this. Nami, nope. Who's actually gonna build this? Who's capable of? I think, assuming it's a high skill level required. Wait, Wolfie's smart enough to do it? Wow, Wolfie. Wolfie's got that big old brain. Alright, the hay's almost complete. No, the hay is nowhere near almost done. Alright, so they're hauling hay. I believe the animals are indoors as well. Horsicus, Smoothie, Cub. Need big brain? Apparently you are, Wolfie. We'll deconstruct this as well, and then we're gonna build 2 big tanks here. I don't know what the max distance is if they have to be away from everything else, but this works fine. It's not ideal, but it is, you know. You can only do so much with your ships. All right, Wolfie, build me another. Wolfie. That's weird. I did the exact spawn for it. Alright, I need people to fill. Alright, Zemri's slowly filling up our tank. Thank you, Zemri. This does allow us to travel further, which is what we want to do ultimately here. So that way we can actually move on to inspired surgery for Narshe. Narshe isn't allowed to do surgeries. Rosalera hit a trap. Oh, right, Rosalera's a seal. Okay, not Rosa herself. Okay. we didn't want that to happen. How's it going, Kumiko? Hope you had a good week. It's good to see you. So we got the big tanks. Where is Mufficus Prime? Thank you for the chem fuel, Ray. I think we had, so Horsicus is here, Allie's on her throne, Smoothie's here, Sandra's here, Cub's here. Where is Mufficus? Is Mufficus following somebody around? Is that why they're around here? Because they should all be indoors in the zone marked as. Smoothie hit a trap. Oopsies. Smoothie alligator. It's actually not so stupidly hot that I absolutely must have the AC on. That's good. Today was the first day that felt like fall here. Obviously not the same as SoCal, but yeah, the weather is turning, Kumiko. It's turning. Not much, but a little bit. So, I mean, I'll take that. Where is that uncontrolled bot? That way Beta can go and get it. Clean sweeper up here. Alright, Beta will go get that. Animals should be in the ship zone, but this area is also called the ship, so we can actually need to remove that. I forgot about that. Clear allowed area ship. Get out of there. I need you back on the only place that has ship. Expand allowed area for ship is that area right there. That area right there. Let's Smushy did. What's Smushy do? What's Smushy doing? Finally, yeah, so we have a big old in the most Canadian thing ever, we have a big old maple tree at the front of our house in our front yard. And the leaves are starting to come down. They're starting to fall. So, oh, he sent me a message he's going to be around. Wow, I can't believe Smusher hates us. And thank you, Bomage, for the update. That's Canadian. Yeah, it's a beautiful tree. Like, it's not like soup. Is it red maple? I think so, yeah. Is it red maple, Mimi? Huh? It's got these very dark, sort of very, very dark, brownish, reddish leaves. Think it's time for syrup? I don't think we can. What I'm trying to acquire, though, is several dogwood trees. If anybody has a spare dogwood tree, think of your boy. All right, everybody's here. No, Sadira's still wild. Sadira, please. Sadira, if I have to arrest you and put you in jail, I will. Sadira, don't make me throw you in jail. Burgundy, yeah, Burgundy. They're very Burgundy-like. Akira trees are on cocaine. Why so? Are you sprinkling it into the soil? Alright, Lunarche and Sexy Asian Girl are both a little bit yellow, but that's because they're not very happy. But we can take off soon. Come on, Sadira. I mean, where would I put her in? I mean, I could. Okay, we're gonna have impromptu jail. I need a door. And we're gonna make a bed. This is Sadira's room down here. We're throwing her in the slammer. We got our hay. Well, most of our hay. The animals are all indoors. It's time to go. There was one bot up here, wasn't there? That Beta went and acquired, I think. So where are Beta's bots? We have 4 bots. All right, that's good. Good. Sadira has until this door and bed are built until I go and grab her. Maybe. Right, we need a bed so we can turn into prison. So Sadira's safe for now. No, they're just really weird and never fall when they should. Gotcha. I mean, that's just, you know, it's weird the way that works. But yeah, things are starting to turn here for the winter. All right, so yeah, that Mimi's coming. Ooh, only 76% chance of success. Tiniest jail cell, the tiniest of jail cells. So they're just gonna try and sleep it off, but we ain't got time. We gotta find another spot. I think we'll go to the mega water map and try to build there and see what we can do with that. Clean sweep's coming along. I don't know why clean sweep's coming along. All right, we'll grab that triple major break risk. No, sexy Asian girl, no. Allie, let's go. Let's get the fuck out. Wait, I can't launch because until Sadira's on board. Because otherwise... Mimi will just drop her and then leave her there. Alright, Sadira, jail. Mimi, as you were. We're taking off. Let's go. Nope. Allie, command the ship. Where's Allie at? Where is she? She's somewhere around here. There you are. Now with one Architect eyeball, by the way. Alright, between Allie and Arshade, there's a 29% expected chance of quality. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. 29% chance. What's the worst that can happen? Right. Everybody's on board. The machines are on board. The animals are on board. Blue Smoothie the antelope is hauling ass. Fraggle, Flint. Once we get everybody here, we're going to take off. So long, cursed map. You could have been a lot. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. I don't think I left anything behind either, so we're good. Yes. Let's go. So I don't think I can go... first of all, I don't want to go into space. This is the Letelier satellite. So that's the thing that I believe that's surrounded by machines. Aurora Station. Heavy weapon systems requires signal jammer. So we can't access that yet. So we can actually go over here to the right a little bit. Where was that one water map? Was it this one? No, that's not it. Where was that one zone? I don't think it was way up here. That's right. That's just a town. That's the right. That's a sun blocker. Son of a right. So we can't be anywhere near here because our sun is being blocked currently by some mechs. Oh, is this one right here? Yeah, I think we can land like right here in this section right here, and then just build around right here. All right, let's go. This is like the dream spot. Don't worry about my engines. I guess we're showing this art. Yeah. All right. So, as you can see here, it's there's a lot of Yeah, so I was saying I can land right here, which seems very ideal. Is there move land? So we can actually just just absolutely land right there. How does it look for other like power for our? Because again, this is going to be all built on water. I want them to be as safe as possible, away from a lot of entry points along the map. Look at all those muffalos. It is the promised land. Muffalos everywhere. I don't see a lot of in the ways of geothermal though. There's one right there, which we have enough steel to trace it all the way up to our people. That's not a problem. There's a second one there, third one there. All right, so all the geothermal is in the south. Nothing in these. There's one right there, one right there. There's a lot of geothermal, so that's good. Another one there. Okay, yeah, so we'll land here, and we'll immediately start building out to here. And I'm gonna try and, so you can't build into the deep water, but you can build around this. So we'll just build around this area here, because whatever tries to come at us here, Watermills are riot. Yeah, apparently it's gonna be Watermill City. We can just start striking out with heavy bridges and build up everything. Heavy bridges is going to be very expensive, but here we go. What do you mean the thruster broke down? While landing the grav ship Potato Taco, Ali overheated the ship's thrusters, frying valuable components. The thrusters will need to be repaired before they can be used again. Both large thrusters, based on grav ship's launch, there was a 50% chance of a negative outcome. RIP. Okay. Let's get going. Bridges. Alright, we'll start going to there. We need to start building. And here's the thing, I don't have to necessarily stay by the coast. Let me see, how are we going to do this? No. What do you mean 2 hive queens? You discovered the center of the nest. It's guarded by a massive insect queen. What do you mean? You discovered the center of the nest. It's guarded by a massive insect queen. Are these wait, are these thanks Zabe for 3 hive queens? Appreciate that. Jesus Christ, I thought I was being attacked. Alright, well, we're gonna have to destroy those because we're not gonna let them stay there after what they were trying to do earlier. Man, that is a lot of steel. Okay. Wolfie has inspired trading. Yay! Alright, so we want to get them over here to this area. That's the next issue all over again? Yes! It's okay. We're gonna kill them. Because, again, we can't let them just stay there and destroy the entire map. That's what they're gonna do. It's Hell Divers all over again. How do I do this? I don't think I like that shape there particularly. We'll hug this here and then just work with this. But thank you, Zabes, for the queens. I appreciate it. Oh, look at Medic just wading through the water. Look at her. Medic out here doing work. Honestly. We'll build what we can here and then fill it in as we go. I was looking to get our animals out here somewhere where they can yeah, do the thing. Alright, so orders. Structures. Let's build some wooden fences for our animals. Okay. We also need to set up our water stuff right now. Weather here is 9C, so it does get pretty cold here. Moo indeed, friend. Moo indeed. Alright, so this needs to be there. That needs to be there. That needs to be there. Alright, we're gonna try and maximize the land that our animal friends can get here. Which is why I'm being cute about it and hugging every single corner here, that we can actually get some land mass. Well, speaking of weather, like we were talking about earlier with Nova Scotia finally starting to turn. Tomorrow, I am glad to say, will be the last mowing of the lawn for the season. Yay! I hate mowing the lawn. Hive Queen. You discovered the center. Let's see. You've detected an orbiting space drone that may contain information about tone form. You have the code that will force it to land at Gia's potato taco landing site. Get information, hack into the drone's computer. Hacking takes time, but those strong intellectual skills can speed up the process. Instrum CAFCs will spot the drone during its ascent. As long as it's present, they'll send attackers approximately every 8 hours to destroy it and steal the wealth they think it contains. We have some time to prepare. We'll sit on that quest for now. If we're ready for it, we will. Why is the queen that ship? Because Zabe sent a fucking tame one, and now they're in here. I don't know if they're tame or not, but I'm assuming they're tamed, otherwise they'd be attacking me. They'd be punching me in the face. As they are wont to do. But yeah, finally done with those spring holidays, which means I gotta, at some point, change the car's tires over to winter tires. But I don't know when the first frost is going to kick in. Thanks. Appreciate that. Okay, cancel that. Then we put our little gate right there. Yay! And now we need to start planting here because our animals need to be able to eat. Growing zone. Oh, convenient. Okay. No, we want fragrance. No, we want dandelions. And then we want another growing zone. I mean, sure. I was gonna try and be cute about it, but no need to be cute about it. Let's just grow what we can, so that way they can actually have food to eat here. And we don't have to worry too much about that. They'll be self-sustained with this. Obviously, not the meat eaters. Well, sometimes you just gotta have a queen, or 3, you know. Got 8 more fates, and I literally did over 60 fates in living memory with still no Atlas. Are you on the quest? Okay, they're building out there, so that's good. And then over here, we're just gonna have a growing zone right here. And this zone is gonna be hay grass. I don't have to worry too much about this is again hay grass. So we have hay grass, right, cool. We have grass, dandelions, that's good. Yes, like I almost, the sword one doesn't drop or any or something. Be weird. A bounty for Cody. Necrusulo Mosop, a Stelarch of the Broken Empire, requests that you track down and kill a dangerous fugitive known as Cody. The fugitive is wanted for treason. Cody is hiding out on the abandoned orbital platform. Oh, and maybe guarded by orbital pirates. If you kill the fugitive, Necrusulo will reward you with a Gravitech device. Oh, that's the kind of thing that I want. So if you're unaware, with Odyssey, they actually added the ability to, what's it called? Have like boss encounters. So you go to a place, they have boss fights there, and then you fight them. Sometimes you get pretty good rewards. I actually managed to acquire a pretty great weapon in that way. In the previous colony, before a tornado destroyed everything. Alright, Max, let's get you that arm while we still can. While we still can. Okay. Okay, so we need a pen marker. Miscellaneous pen marker right there. Let's go and get that over there. Don't worry about it. Oh, of course it landed over here. So this area is going to be blocked off. I absolutely do not want when we're attacked to have to be easily approached. So that's granite. That's granite as well. Okay, so we're going to take granite here. Granite walls. Let's go. I don't think I can get up into space, is my problem. I want to look at that quest again. Except for, so it won't, unless I accept the quest, it won't, I mean I can accept the quest and then not do it, right? But they're up in the sky. Up in space. Am I still alive? Yes, Ash. Despite the siege raid and the... what's it called? The fucking... okay, you know what? You know what? They're planting egg sacs everywhere. How many more are there? Wait, would the eggs that they spawn be friends? Oh yeah, Ash, you're still alive. I'll get you your stats here in a second. Oh wait, the larvae are friends. Well, now I just feel bad. I could have had my own army of Hive Queen larvae. Alright, little larva, you get to grow. Surely keeping the larva alive won't cause any ill effects, right? 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 Looking for a perfect spot. It is a perfect spot. It's the bugs are there because of Zabes. They're not there because of the ecosystem. All right, don't worry about it. Surely I will not be overrun by bugs, right? All right, we need deep water wells. We also need a pumping station. We also need water treatment. And a huge water tower. Alright, that actually worked out pretty well for us. Alright, granite. I would like to formally apologize. I didn't know that Zabe sent me allies. And I have proven to be cows. Thanks, Chef, for the cows. A group of cows, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. Yay! Cows. That means we get free milk. Alright, once we build up this area here, it'll be nice and neat. Our research is going apace in regards to geothermal power, so that's nice. We'll pop that, okay. What else did we need? Right, we still need... I mean, obviously watermill generators would be nice. Sterile materials. We need all the old stuff, like the very basic things that we haven't had a chance to do, like sterile materials, watermill generators, and batteries. But easy enough to do. Thank you to me for... It landed right where I needed it. Shout out to Yoshipi for the materials. Alright, Narche's building that fence. Thank you, Narche. Oh, what is this? Okay, so we're planting our crops. Again, these are just random crops. We don't have to worry too much about, you know. Maximum Powell failed while constructing the heavy bridge. Some resources have been wasted. Max! Those things are very expensive. Right. What do I need here? Alright, be free. Go out, do your thing, animals. Okay, so they're doing that. That's good. Once you finish building this over here. How convenient. How convenient. If only you had another working arm to help you with that, Max. Let's try giving you your Architect left arm. Who is a major break risk? Narche. Why Narche? What do you need? Tell me what you need. Oh my god. The colonized Zemri rebuffed you. Your friend died. You slept outside. You slept on the ground. It's chilly. You slept in the cold. You ate without a table. Gotcha. Issues. Stuff and things. It do be cold here though. Alright, so while they're doing that, we can, you know, pay respects to the Muffalo colony. I need to punch a bitch. Apparently you do. I do need to learn how to sow trees. That way I can actually plant trees here and have a more sustainable means of acquiring wood. We don't have a lot of farmable land, as it were. Varsity's doing a sad wonder because he slept outside. Alright, Varsity, walk it off. It's okay. I've had to sleep outside. It'll be fine. Yeah, there's no geothermal. The flip side to all these islands is that we can actually have just a bunch of turbines going to generate power. The problem... So, obviously, I think ultimately we're going to need platforms out here in the water for the turbines. Let's see. Structures. Heavy bridge. More. I need more heavy bridge. Alright, we're going to have a... Okay. So the heavy platforms, the heavy bridges are only for, you want to build heavy stuff on it. So if I want to put, you know, granite walls everywhere and all these heavy items, I do need that, but I don't need heavy bridges everywhere. Some of this can be built on, like, get the base where the buildings are going to be heavy bridges, and then the walkways around them to just be lumber. Right, is Smooshy streaming tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern? Oh my god. Can we get a shout out for Smooshy? The return of spooky Saturday mornings, I guess. I just saw the ping on Discord, so I had to see what was going on there. Franco, are you gonna stream Peak? Are you gonna play Peak with us? I don't know what your plans are. I don't remember how many underscores he has. Me either. I don't remember. There we go. Thank you. I think it's 2. You had to go to his channel? No, fair. Yeah, Swisher should be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, apparently. Well, 10 a.m. his time? I believe it's 10 a.m. his time. No, Pacific, right? So 10 a.m. Pacific, so 1 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Atlantic. Alright, so I think, can you destroy heavy bridges? I guess is my question. Can you? You cannot. Okay, so I need to be more judicious with this. That way I can... Atlantic time is a myth? No, it's not. A lot of people are on Atlantic time. Part of Brazil is on Atlantic time as well. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to set up, because we do need power over here. We are going to set up at least a couple of, or maybe apparently just one wind turbine here. That we can at least start powering some of this, and then so we can get our geothermal up and running, which would honestly probably be easier to do, but then you have to run it all the way up here. I mean, I'm gonna need it anyway, right? We'll run that there. How does this work? I've never ran this much power. Alright, so we'll run it there, and then... Okay, got it. The myth is Newfoundland time. Alright, so we'll continue to build that there. And then, yeah, I wish I'd been more thoughtful about that, but we'll still use these areas for what we want anyway, so it's not like it's going to be a bad thing. We also need to start mining, but this is steel, that's not what we need. We need granite, that's limestone. We don't need that. So I believe yeah, all this down here is granite. So we're just gonna have to give the mountain a little bit of a shave. And then start making, what's it called? Bricks. Thank you for the normal colonist Starchy. Did I play Dwarf Fortress? I didn't. Somebody gifted it to me when the remake, remaster, whatever came out, but I never got around to it. As I understood, it is far more punishing. You have a chemical fascination, you're pretty, but you grew up as a tribe child, and now you're a plank cutter. You'll be very good at melee, you'll be very good at plants, and all around a pretty decent character. Welcome aboard, the Starchy. Work, doctors. Alright, so our top doctors are doctoring, our cooks are cooking, everybody else can do research and get better at things as they work. Alright, let's remove that. Obviously we don't want them ruining anything there. With those skills, I can cut them planks. Hell yeah, you can. Hell yeah, you can. Okay, so we're going with that there, that's fine. Our people are progressing over here. I need somebody to build this marker. Our people are planting. I am going to try and grow hydroponics out here on this area. That way I don't have to necessarily rely on this, because there's not a lot of very plantable land here. There really isn't. Like and again, it's so scattered. I want to be self-sustained out here over water and not have to deal with that. 60 fates, 0 atmos, so either living memory is really unlucky for you. I think it's just very unlucky, but the drop rate for fates do be very low, unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna run the power all the way to this. Right into our walls. We don't need to do much here outside of get these going. And then from here, we'll launch up into here as well as our piping, because we do need piping. This is just going to be to get water out to our ship, because we do need water out here into these water tanks. So I am trying to set up multiple systems here for water for all of it. Okay, I mean that's a little weird. Okay, where else are our pipes? Our pipes, they're running through this, so that'll at least make it somewhat neater. There is another pipe here, though. Let's get plumbing, remove that. Okay, so that's fine there. Okay, cool, whatever. All right. These heavy bridges do take a very long time. What is this? That's a lot of something. Thank you for the Rats Alley. They landed on the platform. They almost landed in the water. Isn't the water implied the equivalent possibility of the existence of Wattes? Indeed. We need... You know what? Let's make some lavish meals. Do forever. Lavish meals and regular meals. Let's get to cooking. Varsity's having a heart attack. Why? Varsity developed a health condition. Heart attack. Okay. Varsity. Oh, wait. No, Varsity the Thrumbo, not Varsity. Not Varsity the person. I thought Varsity's pawn, but no, it's just Thrumbo. That's fine. They can walk it off. It'll be okay, right? It'll be fine. Right. Structures. More heavy bridges. Sadira is in a daze. Oh, Sadira. What am I going to do with you, Sadira? What are we going to do? We're going to look after you. That's what we're going to do. Alright, so rather than just go crazy with this, we're going to build the outline for this instead. And then once we have this ready to go, we'll build upon it and be more judicious between the use of steel for this and... No! Tornado, not the Muffalos! No, they're sleeping! Come on! Look at what you did, chat. Look at that. Muffalo blood has been spilled this day. Army of rubber ducks, what are you doing trying to attack the tornado? I respect it. Alright, the tornado fucked off. Oh, this guy's hurt. They're injured. It wasn't you? Wait, Sadira confined what? Sadira, are you okay? Wait, what happened to Sadira? Why is Sadira confined? Sadira? Sorry. Ah, I misclicked. Ah, wrong button. Where is Sadira that she's confined to something? Alright, let's go through all this. Thanks, Twitch, for the tornado. Appreciate that. Thank you for the bionic arm geometry. Well, bionic arms times 2. Bionic legs and bionic spine. Got it, Geo. The full shebang. All of it. Let's go. Arms, legs, spine. Where are you, Geo? Bionic arm left, bionic arm right, bionic left leg, bionic right leg, and a bionic spine. Surely nothing could go wrong. Wait, that chance for a dance party, okay. Thank you, Kumiko, for the IEDs, anti-grain warheads. Thank you. You know I love me some explosive defenses. Maybe the Muffalos shouldn't have slept through a freaking tornado. Listen, I sleep through earthquakes. You know, natural disasters don't always wake everybody up. It be like that sometimes. Thank you for the lumber. We are not about to start blaming the Muffalos. The Muffalos are wild and pure and forever free. Tornadoes are mad. I've never been through one. I don't want to be through one either. That's not like a request. Cub the chinchilla is starving. Why? Actually, you know what? I just had an idea. What if I did this? And then we actually cancel this, and then we just connect these right here. I can't connect them, dang it. The song, by the way. So we can't build there, okay. We're gonna build their shelter here for the animals. That way they can actually graze here and then come over here and eat over here. You know, I feel the same thing about earthquakes. Yeah, I mean, earthquakes are... It's not the earthquake. Earthquakes is feel. Thank you for the muffalo meat, Max. What the fuck? Thank you for the kibble, Alley. Thank you for the hay. Damn, that's a big old thing of hay. My issue is I need more lumber to get this, so my people are slacking a little bit and trying to get this ready. That way I can get my animals in here. Zones. Animals, they can go into... I guess I need another zone, don't I? It's not there. I guess it's just another zone. Ashley's doing a sad wander because of a ratty apparel. Just thank you for the butcher table, Duke. Duke, what are you trying to say? What you trying to say, Duke? I feel like there's a message there. Alright, IEDs need to go out as well. Nami's doing a sad wander because she's uncomfortable. You know what? I respect it. Sometimes I also get uncomfortable and just need a little mental health walk. Get out there, look after myself and all that. So I understand. Just don't be gone for too long, Nami. We kind of need you. I almost tried to place that rat instead of the IED. I don't think the rat would work quite as well as the IED anti-grain warhead, but you know. Rat's out here trying, doing its best. Alright, let's put you over here. Let's keep moving over here. Cub the chinchilla has died. I'm so sorry, Cub. I'm sorry, Puppy. I tried. Cub the chinchilla is no more. Cub the chinchilla will now become one of us when we consume him in taco form. Chinchilla tacos, let's go. Varsity stranded? Varsity had a heart attack. Varsity, the Thrumbo had a heart attack. They're slowly recovering. They'll be fine. Ish. I think the primary goal for next week, so those of you that are new here, we do RimWorld every Friday. This is our Friday game. Sometimes we do bonus RimWorld throughout the week, but I do normally stream Mondays, I was doing the Finny shout out. I stream Sundays to Fridays. I stream 6 days a week. I do 8 streams with bonus streams during Tuesdays and Thursdays during the day at noon Eastern. But RimWorld is our Friday jam. So the colony grows and we build it as best we can together because this is a community-based build. through Rim Connect. So the name is the same over on Twitch. It is solo_9. Narshaline is throwing a tantrum because they're rebuffed by Zemri. I mean, you know, maybe if you weren't throwing tantrums, Zemri wouldn't have turned you down. Not in game. Oh, gotcha. Varsity Stranded IRL. That sucks. Hopefully, you can get home rather quickly. When and as you can. That sucks though. But yeah, no. Obviously, you're welcome to join us back. But I do try and play this game as much as I can when I can. Big car battery? Ah, that sucks. That's highly unfortunate. Actually, you know what? Ali sent the kibble here, and it landed where the 15 rats are. So the rats are eating all the hay and the kibble, as they were meant to do. Somebody's fighting with Narshe. Who's Narshe fighting? No, Narshe is destroying the... Well, they tried to destroy the thing, but they couldn't do it. Okay. For the hay and the kibble? Indeed. Alright, once we get this built up here, we'll have a building here. I can build here, right? Yep. And then we can actually build an area for the animals. Well, we're still building, obviously, everything else here. The power hasn't been built because geothermal, there's still blips there in our power. We got a lot to do, but we have to go to the peak. So we're gonna wrap it up there, friends. YouTube, thanks for hanging out. I see all of you. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending your time with me again. We do this every Friday, and we usually do variety. We've been doing a lot of No Man's Sky of late. We'll be doing Final Fantasy Tactics at the end of the month when it comes out on the 25th of September. And I don't know if we're going to be going back to No Man's Sky on Monday, but we're going to be doing either that or we'll be doing back to the Indiana Jones game that just came out because we just got a brand new DLC and that game is really, really good. But thank you for hanging out. Feel free to hit that follow button when we go live again. We do go live 6 days a week, usually at 6 p.m. Eastern, Sunday to Fridays. Bye, YouTube.